Hello everyone, welcome you all to our channel K Edifiers, and here I am Nena, and in this session we are going to start future tense. Before I had told you all the tense has four forms. Future has also four forms, that is future simple or simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. Am I clear to you? Okay, good. So here we will complete the first one, that is future simple. So before that I just want to say one thing to you. What is future? Actually future is uncertain, which we are just having a thing, or we are guessing that it may gonna happen to us, we're gonna do that thing or this thing, but it is uncertain. We must be thinking something else, maybe it will happen something different. So that's why future has something uncertainty things happen to us. That's why we normally we called it future time. It doesn't have the certainty, that's why it is called as future time. Clear to you? Good. So here we will complete the first one, that is future simple. And in my way of teaching, or the way I let you understand by having a structure, here also you are having a structure, and I guess structure के through आपको easy हो रहा है tense को one by one cover up करना and आपको understand करना. So here also we are having a structure. I'm gonna write that for you. Structure, subject plus will or shall, verb 1 and object. This is the structure, and in this structure you have to form sentences of future simple or simple future. Okay. सो सिंपल फ्यूचर इज़ रियली सिंपल. आज जैसे हमने प्रेजेंट सिंपल पढ़ के आए हैं, पास्ट सिंपल हमने पढ़ा. फ्यूचर सिंपल में क्या होता है? प्रेजेंट सिंपल में हमने क्या डिस्कस किया था? द थिंग इज़ दैट जो होता है नॉर्मली हैबिचुअल एक्शन या फिर डेली एक्शन में जो होता है वो आपका प्रेजेंट सिंपल में गया. पास्ट सिंपल में जो हो चुका था. तो फ्यूचर सिंपल और सिंपल फ्यूचर में हम ये पढ़ेंगे कि क्या होने वाला है. मैं ये करूँगी, मैं खाऊंगी, ओके, और मैं खाती हूँ. तो यहाँ पे आपको सब्जेक्ट एज यूजुअल, एनी सब्जेक्ट, द पर्सन हु इज डूइंग द थिंग और हु इज टेकिंग द एक्शन, that known as the subject. I, she, it, they, he, anything you can recognize as the subject. And then will, shall are the auxiliaries. The shall has doesn't much use in the tense or in the grammar. So here I'll let you know where to use shall and where to use will, and after that you have to use verb 1 and object. It exactly like present simple, but here you have to add will and shall. So the easy thing you have to do, you have to know the use of will and shall. Okay. So here I am writing for you where to use shall. Shall is the auxiliary verb, the helping verb, which only use when the subject is I and we. You get that? Okay. So you guys are with me and you have got it. I am happy on that you are getting clear on that. So here shall, the auxiliary, can be only used when the subject is I or we. Okay. But that doesn't mean will can't be used with the same subject. Okay. Will can be used with all the subject. Okay. So shall only I और we के पास यूज होता है. When the subject is I और we, वहाँ पे आप shall यूज कर सकते हैं. लेकिन जब सब्जेक्ट I एंड we हो, वहाँ पे भी आप will यूज कर सकते हैं. लेकिन shall बाकी रेस्ट सब्जेक्ट के पास यूज नहीं होगा. I shall, we shall, correct. She shall, incorrect. He shall, incorrect. Rest any subject you will be used after that. If you use shall, that will be incorrect, except I and we. But will आप कोई भी सब्जेक्ट ले ले, मे बी इट इज आई एंड वी ऑल्सो, you can easily use will. So that's why I had told you when I started that shall has a little use in the English grammar, right? So here the same thing, I'm gonna write examples for you. So Let's take any subject. They will make a trip to Goa, right? They is the subject. Okay, here we have used will. यहाँ पे shall use नहीं हो सकता, right? They will subject, will make verb 1 a trip object, verb 1 auxiliary, then subject. Clear? So here I am taking I shall cook delicious dinner. तो मैं डिलीशियस डिनर बनाने जा रही हूँ और मैं बनाऊंगी, राइट? तो यहाँ पे मैंने क्या यूज किया, आई शैल कुक डिलीशियस डिनर. तो यहाँ पे हमारा सब्जेक्ट आ गया आई, जिसके पास मैंने शैल ऑक्सिलरी यूज किया. बट दैट डजंट मीन हम यहाँ पे विल यूज नहीं कर सकते. हम यहाँ पे विल यूज कर सकते हैं. देयर इज नो इनकरेक्शन. ओके, सो आई विल कुक डिलीशियस डिनर. दिस थिंग ऑल्सो करेक्ट. बट दे के पास आप शाल यूज नहीं कर सकते. आई के पास दोनों यूज होता है, शाल एंड विल, और वी के पास भी दोनों यूज होता है, शाल एंड विल. शाल ओनली दैट 2 सब्जेक्ट के पास यूज होता है, बट विल सारे सब्जेक्ट के पास यूज होता है. क्लियर? सो शी विल सिंग वंडरफुली. So are you getting my points? Good. So it is very easy. आप present simple अगर आपका clear हो चुका है, and before we have already discussed that if present tense is clear to you, you have understood thoroughly the present tense, then past and simple will be a really little thing for you. It will be very easy for you, and I guess आप लोग अच्छे से understand कर रहे हैं. Okay, so this thing is that subject, will, verb 1, then object. So क्या आप इसको इंटरोगेटिव और नेगेटिव सेंटेंस में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं? लेट्स चेक. ओके, व्हाट इज द ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब इन दिस सेंटेंस? विल. सेम थिंग, वेरी इजी. विल के साइड में आपको नॉट यूज करना है, तो ये बन जाएगा नेगेटिव सेंटेंस. दे विल मेक अ ट्रिप टू गोवा. They will not make a trip to Goa. You got the negative sentence. What for interrogative? You have to take the auxiliary to the first part of the sentence, and before the subject actually. You have to take the auxiliary before the subject, then you have to write whatever written there in the sentence. Listen, the will I am taking here. I am taking here the will. Here T will be small t. Okay, and here we erased will. Will they make a trip to Goa? It's become a question sentence, right? It's turned into a question sentence. When you will take the auxiliary before to the subject, then it will be converted into the question mark sentence. The same thing we can do here. Shall I cook delicious dinner? और इसको अगर आप नेगेटिव बनाएंगे, I shall not cook delicious dinner. तो आपको एक थिंग आपको करना है. यू हैव टू द जस्ट इजी थिंग यू हैव टू डू, you have to point out the auxiliary verb, the helping verb. Then if you want to convert it into negative sentence, you have to add not after the auxiliary verb. And if you want to make the question mark sentence or interrogative sentence, you have to take the auxiliary verb to before the subject and you have to write whatever the subject is written. Easily, finally you will get your answer and the sentence can be easily converted into interrogative sentence. So you guys are with me and I hope you have done it. And now as you are watching the future simple tense, it means you got clear on that present and past tense. I am happy on that. Thank you all for watching my videos and supporting me. Thanks a lot.